Coming up next, Sin Censura, the Three Guys Rant. Come one, come all to the greatest show on earth with three of the world wonders. The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. News, politics, escándalo, sports, current events, all things worth ranting about, and much more. These tres gorditos will blow your mind. All right, welcome back. I'm not sure what's going on there. Apparently, Jesus is in the building. This is the Three Guys Rant.
Always in the building, man.
Jesus
Always.
is sitting right next to you.
And for some reason, I feel like there's an angel with us too.
Let's not
Always.
get carried away.
Always.
So again, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to follow us each and every week at the3guysrant.com. And are they picking us up on the video? Okay, just making sure. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the Three Guys Rant. Call us at 855-69-3-GUYS. Again, 855-69-3-GUYS. And I got to say, Jesus and an angel in the room, that's a segue because it's a happy day.
Why is it a happy day?
Because McDonald's is doing breakfast 24/7 now. This is a day we've all been waiting for.
This dude is so retarded. He wanted to drag me to a McDonald's yesterday for lunch to have breakfast.
You know what? You missed out on all the reindeer fun at the end of the night because I went and I got a lot of bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. I got to say, I ate the egg and the biscuit. I won't tell you what I did with the bacon, but it was a good time.
I got to tell you that as much disdain as I carry for Arvin, I'm not nearly as excited as he is. Okay. But the one thing I will say that there's been a few write-ups about, and I'm waiting for them to, is when they'll allow you to do the conversion. One of the reasons that I frequent Red Robin so often when I'm in the mood for a burger,
Right.
they were the original.
Because it's literally walking distance from your house?
No, I've got 3 McDonald's within walking distance from my house.
Do you really?
Yeah. So my whole thing is I like a fried egg on the burger.
Right.
And somebody commented, will McDonald's be brave enough on the build your own? So my thing is, okay, put a fried egg, a hash brown, some bacon on the burger. Now we're talking.
Will they let you do that?
Well,
Is that even legal to put that much fat and cholesterol on a burger? I mean, because it's probably already a 2,000 calorie burger. You're talking about adding another 2,000 calories to it.
I'm going to call BS on your calorie count. But all I'm saying is, that was one of the comments I read that people were saying, I hope it goes to that level. And I think that would make a difference.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, again, an occasional egg McMuffin. But for me, breakfast has always been from Jack in the Box at night.
Yeah, but the thing is, when McDonald's
me,
cooks their eggs,
breakfast
they
has
really
always been-
cook the yolk.
That's okay.
And,
I'm okay with that. But sometimes I just want egg on a burger.
Me too. But I like it to be a little bit runny.
I feel you. I understand.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
So what you're saying is you like runny huevos on your face.
That's right.
Okay, just making sure.
now, what burger are you saying is 2,000 calories?
Isn't like the Big Mac? I know it's up there because I know McDonald's isn't a healthy choice. It's a good, delicious
For those of you that have been
choice.
listening to the show forever and ever and ever,
You're gonna
and ever,
see
I
how
appreciate it.
informative we are and how to the point we get.
So today, again, is a special day because all it does is confirm what a moron Arvin is. And before McDonald's
no,
sues
no, no.
us,
I am not a Mormon.
a Big Mac comes in at 563 calories.
Well, the problem is because he eats 4. That's
Okay,
why he's
I was
thinking
gonna
the
say, so
2,000.
where this dimwit comes up with a 2,000 calorie burger.
Can you bring up the whole nutritional fact? I know somewhere on that menu there's got to be a 2,000 calorie.
Quit eating 4, fat ass. And
Here we go. Nutritional facts. Calories 550 amounts per serving, 0%. Total fat 29 grams. Saturated fat 10 grams. Trans fat 1.5 grams. Cholesterol 75 milligrams.
do you even know what any of that means?
All I know is you subtract the 3 of dietary fiber from the total carbohydrates of 46, and you're consuming 43 grams of carbs.
So
That's the only thing I know.
for those of you again who listen, and we've told you over and over, please don't take us for information because we're surrounded by idiocy, and there's a big idiot reporting most of the time.
And that can
I'm
go,
back to the reporter.
I was going to say that can go any which way. So the only thing I know for a fact that they're not going to have is the big breakfast, the McGriddle, and an all egg white sausage McMuffin.
Which was hysterical that people were like, why can't they do the egg whites? But I guess because it takes up too much room on the, as it was, they had to add 14,000 griddles
14,500.
around the country to accommodate the additional onslaught. Now, what I never understood.
Well, apparently, your
But is it-
griddles are actually deep fryers, because apparently that's what I heard. So I think apparently you're wrong.
Talking about the egg white, not the. I don't. Where,
Oh,
where did?
oh,
What, are you in the same studio? I mean, I said the egg white required more griddle space. Where did you?
But I mean,
I hear that
what is
part.
the big deal? There's other chains that do breakfast 24/7, like Jack in the Box here. So what is the big deal? Now it's McDonald's. Whoopee!
Because it's
Who gives a crap?
McDonald's.
Well, because I've never understood why they fought it for so long. To be honest, I mean, for me, I never understood. Why is there a 10:30 cutoff? To your point,
Because they're like feeling like the man.
yeah, but you either steam the egg or whatever they do to make that little round. Okay, so and then hash browns go in the same. I just didn't get it. I'm like, what was the issue?
Apparently room, because I know part of the reason they fought it is because they were going to have to add more fryers. But on top of that, apparently retrain the staff to be efficient on how to make a burger on this side and how to make
that
breakfast on this
part
side.
was funny in and of itself, and I'm not going to make fun of fast food workers because then we get all the nasty calls and they all want $15
Hey,
an hour.
hey, they got to be intelligent if they're making $15 an hour.
Okay, but what I thought was strange. Let's just go with strange as opposed to insulting their intelligence. To Mikey's point, there are several chains around the country. Here locally, it's Jack in the Box.
Mm-hmm.
Jack in the Box has a pretty extensive menu.
Right.
I mean, Jack comes on TV every month. Seems like, and comes out with a new burger or a new sandwich.
The funny
or a
thing
new
is,
burrito.
I go to Jack in the Box, but it's usually drive-through. Recently, I actually went because I had to kill some time, and I went and I sat down and had a burger. I don't know if they've revamped all their Jack in the Boxes, but the one I was in was nice, and it had a 1950s decor to it.
Yeah. A lot of their restaurants are very nice, but I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think Jack in the Box is more of a drive-through kind of on the run place.
Right.
But to Mikey's point, they've had an extensive menu and they've had breakfast as far back as I can remember.
Right.
24 hours. And there was no limitations. I think
Now you know you're at a good Jack in the Box when you can get the 3 tacos for 99 cents.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Yeah,
But
me either.
I know of one locally, and that's the only one I know of.
okay, so Arvin knows it. All I'm saying is, but I read what Arvin read, how part of the transition was, well, we're going to need to retrain our workers. I said, to do what?
Isn't everything automated? They just
Well,
push buttons?
I was like, you barely cook food as it is.
Right.
You fry some stuff, you nuke, or no, I don't know if they nuke, but you heat some stuff. They can't make an egg. An egg McMuffin, if I'm reading it, if I remember correctly, is a round piece of ham,
Right.
egg, cheese, and wait for it, 2 pieces of bread called a muffin.
No, what I'm wondering is, I don't remember.
interesting.
Do they actually cook the eggs in the store, or they already come like that and they steam them? I know back in the days they used to cook them in the stores.
I thought they still did in those little round rings, but I don't
Do they?
know.
Okay, I don't know.
So, but I agree with Arvin. I just, I don't know. Training. All right. So, for those of you that want a midnight snack or afternoon
But wait, it's
snack,
24/7?
Yeah.
Because not all McDonald's are open 24/7.
So the ones that are
Okay.
okay, yeah. So.
You do realize we're in a heavily populated area like Los Angeles.
Not all McDonald's are open 24/7.
What McDonald's do you not know of that's open 24?
You do
locally.
realize that the ones here locally by us, by you, up until a year ago, didn't have city permits to be 24 hours?
Hey,
Yes.
all I know is that I go through there so much, I keep them employed long enough to stay open 24/7.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about the topic that everyone wants to hear about because it's Mikey's favorite and his eyeballs are going to roll into the back of his head.
The Packers are 4-0.
Donald Trump. No. But yes, the Packers are 4-0.
It's funny how he didn't want to start the show with the NFL today. I wonder why.
Ooh, no, that was just ugly. That was ugly. To all my Cowboy fans out there, keep the faith.
Because that's all you have?
That's all we got. Even Allen. I mean, Allen on the big board over there, poor bastard. He took his 49ers just.
He took a licking?
Allen, any words for that one?
No.
No. Yeah, I
No
didn't
me
think
gustó.
so. No, yeah, that was ugly.
Se lo metieron mongo.
Yeah, that's it. So now.
Yeah, you see that? The 49ers
Hey,
crap
real
all
quick,
over themselves.
something. Okay, before we get on to Trump, because that's a whole segment. I love this guy. He's been spectacular.
Talking about crapping on yourself, that's a hell of a segue.
Hold on. We're not talking about crapping ourselves. Real quick, got to say, man, our hearts and thoughts go out to all the people of Oregon, because I know it's become politicized. We'll talk about Ben Carson in a second. What a moron he is. But that was sad. And I know that, and we've always said this. I mean, I watched the president come out and say this is his 14th time, I think, during his 8-year tenure that he's had to come out and talk to America about this. We've actually been around most of that time, and apparently we're going to a break. Stick around.
All right.
We'll pick it up when we come back.
All right.
Be careful, 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 careful.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo!
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
All right, welcome back to another session of ranting at Rantology, at the Church of Rantology, inside the Mucho Macho Studios, makers of Hemp Life. 100 milligrams of hemp rejuvenates your drink with 4 delicious flavors: hemp melon, munchy mango, lemon fade, pineapple trip. Try some today.
I really wish you guys could see Arvid reading the sign from across the room as he squints.
And I'm having a hard time doing that too.
All right, we want to thank our sponsors. I want to pick up where we left off. I don't want to use his name. I do think that the people in Oregon are doing it right, where they're not even saying the gunman by name anymore.
Right.
Because I wouldn't say manifesto because he's too stupid to write a full paragraph. But what this sick bastard did was wrong. He clearly made it about race, religion, and hate. I'm not sure where these people come from.
Now, this isn't like Mikey says, it's not even a sleeper cell.
This wasn't a cell. This was
just a moron.
crazy
an
dude.
individual.
So some jackwad that lost his damn mind. He's mad at the world.
But it had nothing to do with the same beliefs.
Well, they claimed that he was asking people what their religion were.
Right.
was.
I heard that. And then if you didn't say...
If you were Christian, he would shoot you.
Yeah, based off of what, though?
Based off your answer.
What part of the guy was a lunatic jackwad did you not understand?
I heard that.
Okay, so how do you expect us to know what he was thinking?
And apparently his mom is another idiot.
Oh,
I haven't heard anything about
I was
the mom.
about to ask. I haven't heard anything about the family.
Yeah, apparently they...
Because the family is local. I think they're here in Torrance.
No, I hope not, but okay.
No, he lives with his mom out there.
Well, they were talking to somebody here that was family, and I could have sworn the girl that they were talking to was a sister.
Apparently she believes in that the gun laws in America are stupid, and she keeps loaded weapons all over the house. She used to take them to the range to practice all the time. She used to put posts on social media about nobody's ever going to show up to her house unannounced, and she's a lunatic.
I'll say, wow, that sounds an awful lot like your post.
So it runs in the family.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
But again, the one former Army guy,
An Army vet, yeah.
Army vet, if it's your time, it's your time, they say.
Apparently, it wasn't his time.
No, I mean, but you talk about just, the sadness. He'd already been shot 5 times trying to hold the door.
Right.
The guy gets to him. They go face to face. He tells him, hey, today's my kid's birthday. Please don't. Shoots him 2 more times.
Right.
Whether or not you believe in heaven or hell, man, there's a special place somewhere for that bastard. I'm only sorry he took his own life and that the SWAT team didn't get to come in and just you know,
That's a
Pierce is
messed up
great, man.
part that sometimes they kill themselves, or they fight the cops and end up losing. I was thinking, they should just arrest him, take him outside, and just let him loose in the community. Here's this piece of shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Deal with him. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why we gotta arrest him when we capture him alive. We gotta arrest him. We gotta try him. No, man, screw all of that.
Real quick, I just at least want to give him his props. It was Chris Mintz. Okay, Chris Mintz, Army vet, who they say he saved a lot of lives.
Yeah,
He
probably
slowed the
did.
guy down and hit 7 times.
And he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. That was. I mean, the bullet shattered both his legs, but no major arteries, no major organs. So I mean, you call it what you want, divine intervention or otherwise. This guy was, So again, to Chris Mintz, shout out. The one that I'm bothered by that just completely floored me was Ben Carson's statement over the weekend. Arvin, I know you don't know, but
He's a moron, man.
Ben Carson is a presidential candidate
Right?
who I wouldn't say highly respected, but he was okay, in the mix. But according to his statement over the weekend, he wouldn't have just stood there and let himself be shot.
Right.
So apparently Ben Carson has a different mentality when there's a raging lunatic coming down the hallway firing everywhere that, I guess the fight or flight mentality for Ben Carson is superior to the rest of us.
What was his response?
Just that he wouldn't have stood there and allowed himself to be shot.
He
'Cause he's
said
a
that
Christian.
from the indications that he got,
Yeah, see, he's a Christian.
nobody rushed the shooter, and that the shooter can only shoot one person at a time. So if he was in that position, he would tell everybody to rush the shooter.
What kind of gun did the shooter have?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but a rifle and handguns. But this moron doesn't understand, anything. Number one, he's never been in a position where he's being shot at,
Right.
so he doesn't know how he's going to react. And being shot at, it's pretty intense. So for this moron to come out with that statement like that is,
Dude, if you got people dropping around you, man, the panic or fear that must
Right.
have set in on some of these people, and then this jackhole makes a comment like that he wouldn't have just stood there because he has his little sign that he's a proud Christian, that's just honked up.
so apparently it was the victim's fault for just standing there and getting shot.
That's the way I took it.
Yeah,
Now, I
that's
know
what
he's going to backpedal. He's going to walk
Right.
it back all the talk shows this week that he's sorry he didn't mean a stupid comment. But the guy's a moron.
So is he out of
I hope
running?
so. I really do hope so, because for me, it was like, you know what, that was it. I mean, again, I tolerated the guy. I didn't think he was presidential to begin with.
he's,
but-
he's talking about how he believes that some kindergarten teachers or teachers in general should be armed. And to me, that's
in
just
kindergarten?
yeah.
Bro, the stress that those poor teachers are under, I don't want
That's
them
what I'm
armed at
saying.
all.
There's so many people that say that. Oh no, you know what? You should arm the teachers. You know what? Teachers have bad days too.
Oh yeah,
they go
do.
nuts too.
Are you kidding?
okay?
Oh, there's a class of 15
Right.
going to get massacred next Thursday because she went home, caught her husband in bed with the maid or the sister, comes back the next day. Little Timmy or little Juanito goes over and Maestra, estás fea. She's gonna break out her Glock and empty the clip in those kids.
I was going to say there's a very specific point in my junior high where if my PE teacher had a gun, I would have taken one in the ass.
Bro, I gotta tell you,
From everything I heard about your high school career, you took a lot more than one in the ass. But it's fine.
I gotta tell you, I've been out of school 30 years now from high school, and when I was in high school, it was towards the end of capital punishment, and our capital punishment wasn't nearly as bad as some of my uncles and the others. But when I was in school still, a teacher would have thought nothing of walking across the room and a chingazo across the back of the head. There was no open-handed face slapping.
Were the teachers, did they seem a little happier then?
Oh yeah,
Dude, I used to get the crap beat out of me, man, with a ruler on my knuckles or in the back of my legs.
I got locked into lockers.
Dude.
There was this one counselor. We loved him. I won't say his name because today's world will sue him. But he would walk down the hall, and if you were using profanity, saying bad things about girls walking by, wham! He'd knock you into the locker, and he'd give you that finger, the point that like, cabron, cut it. Yes, sir. Sorry. And you were sorry. Because if you went home, Dad, Mr. So-and-so threw me into the locker. After you got the backhand, then it was pendejo. What did you do? Now, we got to call Johnny Cochran.
Well, he's dead, so we can't call him.
Okay, we got to call Johnny. Or we got to call Gloria Allred. And I mean, it's just insane. So yeah, I'm with Mike. You cannot arm the teachers, man. Again,
Well, there's been video on YouTube too where teachers just lose it in class and they end up getting into a fight with like 3 students.
Yeah.
okay.
Now imagine if that teacher is armed.
Yeah, there'd be
Can
3
you just
dead
see that?
students.
It's like, oh hell no! And that, oh dude, they go. You know, I saw teachers. I had a couple of teachers deck kids when I was in school because it was like, oh, you think you're a man? You think you're a man?
No attorneys involved.
Oh.
This is the Three Guys Rant. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
That needs to get noticed, your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done. ProTech Carpet and Tile Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, and grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs. We aren't just cleaning experts, we are restoration experts. We have saved our customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars on new flooring and upholstery expenses after we restored what they thought was permanent soil and damage. We are professionally trained and certified technicians. We specialize in damage restoration caused by heavy soil, odor, spot removal such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, oil, paint, nail polish, and many more. If you want the best in home cleaning and professional services, call us today at 562-447-4300. We are ProTech.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford, and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
All right, we're back apparently, and we've already acknowledged that Ben Carson is a moron and an idiot, and we don't like him. So, let's talk about Mikey's hero.
Hold on, no.
Donald
Before
Trump?
we get to that,
Still not going to Trump.
because we were talking about burgers earlier and calories and all of that about McDonald's, and I got a story here I wanted to cover.
Apparently, you missed your segue.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, you lost a whole segment, and you're coming back to it?
Yep.
Would you please tell the little man in your head to catch up? Oh, ketchup. There you go. There's your segue.
I put it together. Hey, there you go. Okay. Burger King, you know how they have that new black burger for Halloween?
Yep.
Okay. I don't
Wait,
know.
wait.
Why it's got to be black,
Wait,
man? How
does
come it
that
can
mean
be African American?
Does that mean I can't eat it?
No, it's for black folk only. But it's a black
She's
burger.
not a colored burger?
And apparently they colored the bun with some
Ooh.
food dye, and they use A1 sauce and whatever.
I love coloring some buns.
No, you like your buns colored. But anyways, it's become a little bit popular. People are eating it, but people started noticing something, and
the
that
buns
is
were black?
no, that it turns their poop bright green. So
Well, you know
people
what?
have been putting pictures on the Twitter sphere about their bright green poop after eating one of these burgers.
You know what?
I read that yesterday.
I had-
and I had to turn off the article. Click on
I
it.
To the
had-
point where Burger King came out with a statement saying, this is what we use, and it's nothing bad for you.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
did you hear that people are now excited and rushing over there
Yeah.
to get the burger so they can have green poop?
You know,
Right.
because I was going to say, I've seen a commercial, and I tell you, I've had not even little to no. I've had, if there was a minus number, I've had minus number interest in getting this burger.
Yeah, me either.
But
I
now
don't-
with
I don't see
green
the big
poop,
thing.
There you go.
I know.
See?
I'm going for lunch.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
So
For
even
lunch, I'll be having 2 of those.
even a doctor came out and made a statement. I mean, I don't know who. Fox News contacted the doctor. And he says,
well, hey, they're reliable,
I know.
bro, because they're fair and balanced.
but he was saying that basically the red FD and C blue are generally not able to be broken down by the body.
LMAO.
So they will turn your poop bright green. And some people are actually posting pictures.
bright,
Bright.
like glow in the dark bright.
I don't know about if it glows in the dark.
Because if that's the case, I'm gonna go outside tonight and take a crap in the yard.
So if you wanna turn your poop green,
Because look, here it is.
go have one of these burgers.
Miguel Finger Old People, Twitter handle Finger Old People, LMAO. The Black Whopper turned my poop green. Smiley face.
That's funny.
That is funny.
You see, if I'm Burger King, I would capitalize on that.
Be like, come get your green.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good, Phil, isn't it?
Yes, we're going to go with that.
Phil wants nothing to do with this. So, talking about poop. Boy, that engineer, he sure is something
Talking about
special.
poop, we're gonna talk about Trump now.
Yes.
There you go. That's a good segue.
That's
right
a
there.
segue.
That's a
From
segue.
poop to Trump?
That's
Green glowing poop to Trump.
It's the same
We're going
crap.
we're going from green glowing poop to glowing orange poop.
Right.
Did you see his last interview?
No.
Him and George Stephanopoulos, or as my wife calls him, Mr. Snuffleupagus, were having an interview. I kid you not. Again, I mean, I make fun of Trump on a regular basis as it is. He looked like a raccoon, an orange raccoon, to Arvin's point. He looked like he had used so much artificial suntan, unless that's his natural color.
It's starting to look bad.
It was so funny, right? But I'm going to tell you, man, I may have to vote for him, Mikey, because you know what he said?
What?
I don't got to pay taxes no more. He's going to pay them all for me. At least that's how I
That
took
is
it.
interesting. I did hear that. And the only question I had is, wouldn't that make our economy worse if 90% of the people stop paying taxes?
No, man, don't you listen to Big Daddy Trump? He's going to bring
No.
so many jobs and improve the economy by so much.
How?
You know that more than probably 50% of the American people do not pay income tax because they don't make that much money.
I don't think it's that high.
It is. Google it.
Where'd you get your facts from?
Fox News.
And they're fair and balanced.
Okay, so we know that number's a lie.
No, the number is high.
I don't know if it's 50%.
Have
let's
you
Google
both
it.
of you? Let me Google
There's
it.
no way that it's 50%.
Bottom
A lot
line
of
is,
people-
Big Daddy Trump says, I don't got to pay no more taxes. He's going to pay them all for me. And he's going to bring so many jobs and improve the economy by so much. And he's going to reduce the deficit.
People
Now-
are so stupid, including this moron, that they believe that any
we
candidate can do anything that they
Whoa,
say
whoa,
that they want to do.
whoa,
When
why
you-
got-
when
why
you
gotta
say
be this moron?
I was going to say, when you say this moron, you
Yeah,
mean Phil?
yeah, that one.
No, that's the other question that I had, because I know Mike and I have had the conversation off air that apparently the president's, I don't want to call him a puppet. What would be the right word? But apparently nothing
Lame
happens.
duck?
Nothing happens without Congress. So, I mean, if that's the case, we got to do Longo 2016 and promise America the world.
Whoa! Mikey was wrong, but only by this much.
48%.
Actually, in 2011, only 53% of Americans pay income tax. As of 2013, 43% pay no income tax. And Mikey may be right that it's gone up since because they don't have an updated number.
You know, it's like that's what bit Romney in the ass when he was talking about the 47%.
Mm-hmm.
That he doesn't have to worry about them, because they don't contribute.
To Mikey's point,
Yeah, but they still get a check. They still go to Walmart. They're paying
Yeah,
taxes
so they're
somewhere.
paying sales tax and things like that, and federal taxes are being withheld from them, but they get refunds, but they,
they
don't
get earned
actually
income
pay.
tax credits.
Right.
So they get more than they paid in, which is special. Cause,
How do I get on that?
yeah, I know. But
So you got to start making some
okay,
money.
but see, where you're wrong, man. Well, you're wrong about Big Daddy Trump. how he's going to save us, Mikey. He says that he's going to bring both parties together.
Yeah.
He's going to go to
And
Congress.
So is the new one going to be called the Trumplicans?
You know what? That's the new party we got to start, because apparently, Big Daddy Trump says that he's going to save the world.
Hashtag
Sure.
Trumplicans.
Iran is a bad deal? Iran is a bad deal, according to
idiot.
Big Daddy Trump. He's going to get us more money, less taxes.
Yeah, he's
That
gonna.
sounds like one of the Wayans
he's
brothers,
he's
man.
the Messiah. You know, all this money outside of the offshore, he's gonna bring in. You know, because companies can't bring it in right now. They can bring it in, just pay the taxes. But he's gonna bring it in somehow.
With no taxes. Well,
He's
I don't
a
know.
moron.
I don't know if you noticed the other thing is he's kind of started backpedaling a little bit, because he's been so far in the lead that he's just been a hot.
No,
Well,
bag of
he's
wind.
been his numbers are coming down, and that's why he's toning it down.
I don't
Because
know-
a lot of people are finally starting to get
Is
tired
it
of that
that his
BS.
numbers are coming down, or other people are going up?
Both.
Because I think
know.
the last
you
poll.
understand that in any world, in any philosophy,
no,
or
no.
in any form of math,
I don't do
as
it. I don't
one
do. I don't do 100%. Okay, I always exceed 100%.
Well, Ben Carson's come up a little bit, and so has Carly Fiorina.
Because I think Carson.
Scott Walker.
The last time I saw, I think
She's
Trump. Look at that. I'll bring back the green, the Trumplicans. That's hysterical.
For those of you that are not streaming, if you happen to see that video, I think you'll like Trump's picture.
Because the last one I saw, I think he was in the lead 21-20 to Carson.
Who's that?
Trump.
I mean, I've seen numbers
And
high
that's-
as 24, 27. I've seen some big numbers.
Yeah, but that's the closest I've ever seen anybody to him. I mean, that's almost neck and neck.
Yeah, but you got to remember again. I hate quoting Mike because it drives me crazy. But where he's right, week in and week out, it depends on who saw what, who answered the phone, how they do these polls. The problem with polls is that
I don't
it's
know
what they are.
who they ask.
Have you ever gotten a call at home?
No.
Okay, I get them all the time.
I've never even gotten a call for radio stations.
Are you registered? Are you a voter?
I am registered, but on a different list.
There you go. So what I'm saying, yeah, I get calls all the time. We just got the $2 bill the other day for and I had to tell them, we do a radio show, so we had to send back the $2 bill. We can't,
You counted this as a radio show?
well, what the hell? And then we got the call as we were leaving the other night. My wife took the questions, and it was hysterical watching her reaction, because they're like, okay, if you had to vote today, would you vote for Fiorina or Bush?
These nuts.
The pain was excruciating.
You know what? That's a hell of a segue. Jeb Bush has always wanted to be a standalone Bush. Last I heard, he's thinking about bringing in one of the other Bushes to kind of help his campaign.
Yeah.
So apparently they're all full of BS. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Make sure to stick around.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
All right, welcome back to the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to check us out each and every week at the Three Guys Rant.
Arvin, big news. I'm sorry, I got to cut you off. Big news.
Is it the saddest news in Southern California?
No, we just broke double digits. We now have 10 listeners.
Just right now?
Just right now. She texted me and said, I am now listening to your stupid show.
She texted you?
She texted me.
Wow, so people have direct contact to you.
Actually, well, what is it?
Twitter?
There you go, that one. It had a T in it, damn it.
What?
She tweeted me. I'm sorry. I said
So
she texted.
No, no.
In the Rantosphere.
No. She twatted you. It's past tense.
Okay. She says she asked me not to. You know who? Okay, it's a she. It's a she, and she's in a neighboring state. She says all she consists at work and that they'd know. So all right. But she's in. So we're up to 10.
She's got to be careful because listening to this show, she's a woman. She's going to grow a facial hair or
We
something.
now have 10 listeners.
All right.
We are double digit, Arvin.
All right,
Confirmed.
listen. So
I've always been double digit.
let's keep those twats coming. But hey, real quick.
I wanted to talk about something. I
Yeah,
wanted to
but
talk
it's
about
gonna
some
be
sad
boring.
news. No, this is sad.
What is it?
Disneyland. They're raising their prices.
To raise the prices.
They're doing it again.
I know. In Florida, like a year past, it's over $1,000 now.
Well, here too.
No, not
No,
yet.
not here. It's still
Here-
below 1,000.
Did she just go through puberty?
I know. Honestly.
No. The highest price package right now is $799. Off the top of my head, if I remember correctly.
You're wrong. But go ahead.
They're going to $1,079. I
No,
know
it was
it's
$1049.
something. I know it's
Right.
it's about a $300 increase. I think the basic plan is $349, and they're going to $399.
Yeah, but the most expensive one has zero blackouts.
Zero blackouts.
Right.
And it's good at all three parks.
Right.
You can go to Orlando
Okay, I
or
was
the
gonna
two
say,
parks over here.
like there's a third park here that I don't know about.
There's two over here.
Right. So it's great going.
So wait, are you sure that's correct?
Well, I read on one of them that for the big mega one,
Right.
that it lets you go to all three parks.
Okay.
Because I guess they figure how many people are going to get on a plane.
Right.
And then you
Right.
still got to get a hotel. I mean,
So I know it doesn't sound like much, but for a family of 4, even on the small package, that's an extra $200 that I know that they don't have. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is, I don't know if anybody here has actually used Uber. I know I've used Uber, but apparently Uber is kind of spreading out into different industries.
Hold on. Back the truck up. You never leave Whittier, but you've used Uber?
Yeah, from here to the house.
hold on. Can we finish up with your statement? What? I'm just curious because I hear this comment quite often about
What's the
Disneyland.
tie-in?
No, forget the tie-in. Why is it sad for a family of 4?
Yeah, if you don't have the money, don't freaking go to Disneyland.
That's the part I don't
The
get.
hell, go to the park.
It's
Why is
your
it sad?
American right to be able to go to Disneyland.
You're right. It is.
Yeah, if he had the money,
It's also
Walt Disney wanted everybody to come to his home.
if that's what he wanted, it would be free.
Okay, I'm sure that's what he was trying to do, but then he died.
okay. Once again, I don't know why it's when I hear that, oh, it's so sad and disheartening. Families, then don't go.
Right.
No. That's un-American.
Why? Okay,
As you're
how-
driving down the 5 freeway on the most American freeway of all, you go through McDonald's, you get your breakfast for lunch, then you pass by Whopper, Big Mac.
He passed by Big
Boy,
Mac.
he has just screwed the whole thing
Seriously.
up 9 ways.
Why
You
don't
go
you
to
go
Burger
eat?
King, get your Black Whopper,
Well, okay, wait.
and you go to the most
Wait,
American place
whoa.
in America, which is Disneyland.
Why? Okay, again, you haven't answered. Why is it sad?
Because everybody should be able to visit Disneyland.
They can just pay the entrance price.
Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe Disneyland should start accepting EBT.
Now we're talking. There you go.
You know, great idea, Arvin.
No. Well, here's the segue that I was doing. That apparently
You were
how
doing?
Uber, how
Okay.
Uber
Alan, I need the apparently comment because Arvin's driving me crazy with that word.
apparently. Can I get back to what I was saying?
Go ahead.
They're gonna have surge days that, depending on how busy they are, the price is gonna go up that day. And if it's not,
It's always been like that.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
What Disneyland are you going to?
Oh, you're talking about Disney? What? A little bit. Is he talking Uber or Disneyland?
I don't know. He started talking about Uber and then he said surge
What the
days.
hell is wrong with you?
Uber's always had surge prices.
Always.
Okay, we're
daily.
talking about Disneyland.
Okay, Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Apparently he got in the car
Right.
and then he drove in his head back to Disneyland and segued in his own head.
Go ahead, Goober.
What I was.
He's
hey,
Duber.
No, I'm Fister. Let's go back to that. That they're trying to follow the Uber model in regards to surge days, to try to either weed out the people or bring in more people.
Have
on
you
the slow
been to
days.
Disneyland recently?
No, because it's crazy. There's too many people there. I wish half of them would just go away.
So you understand, and again, this is the part that I don't think most people understand. The reason Disneyland could charge $5,000 for an annual pass.
And to some extent, I really wish they would.
Okay. And just give you more access or let you into something. I cannot believe the number of people that are still there on any given day.
It's ridiculous.
And to me, that park just freaking blows.
That's because you get arrested by the Disneyland security. But we won't
just-
even talk
that's,
about
that's
that.
besides the point. But still, the park just freaking blows. I don't get it.
You do realize it's not for you. It's for your little one.
I took Max. I wanted to be there the first time he went. Since then, he's probably gone another 15 times, and I haven't set foot in that place. And I don't plan on.
You
on it.
must make a good paycheck here, man.
Okay,
to
hold
go
on.
back that many times.
Arvin says it's sad about being so American. Let's talk about America, which is funny because the name is like in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Wait. You got to say segue.
No, Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Whose hole?
Jackson Hole.
I would never want to
Wyoming.
be in Jackson's Hole, but let's continue.
They canceled America Day.
What is America Day?
America Day, and I'm glad you asked, was part of a homecoming tradition at the high school. Students would show up to class either waving American flags, wearing red, white, and blue clothing. But many different students have felt singled out, Mikey, because they don't feel American.
Well,
Are they Mexican?
why don't we get those students that feel like they're being singled out,
Well,
really single them out, take them to the football field, and beat the crap out of them? Okay? Because if they don't like it, leave. Okay? Go F yourself in the country you came from. That's it.
I wasn't
Simple.
going to go that far.
I was just waiting for the F bomb.
I was going to go. All I'm saying is, I have visited other countries, okay, and they've had different parades, and I find it fascinating to see national pride from other countries. I was floored that this school felt the need to stifle that for people who don't feel.
No, it's just a school. It's not a city or a county. It's just one school.
Oh, and people were losing their mind, by the way, that the administrators. But it turns out that people thought it was only one school. There are many schools now starting to look at that.
To where they're going to
That
cancel
is the
being American?
stupidest.
They don't give me the quote exactly, but it says, "I wish I could say what happened in Jackson Hole was an anomaly. However, there are many other public schools engaged in similar anti-American behavior."
What percentage of students? Are we talking about like 10
I
kids
don't
out
know.
of
I don't know. It
500?
doesn't say.
Because where's
Gives a crap. Even if it's one, beat the crap out of them.
Well,
and kick them out of school.
A lot of the children, still showed up in protest wearing flag shirt. And I'm like,
Good for them.
I don't understand.
See, they should be invited to the White House.
One of the
to
parents,
intern at Google.
One of the parents, was there screaming, "Where have we gone wrong?" He says, "I don't care what race or religion you are. If you live here, benefit from the schools, enjoy tax benefits, you're an American, or at least you better be."
Hell, by that standard, the most American people I know are my illegal cousins.
But you know what is funny too? It's kind of on the same subject. You know how you have Black History Month, Hispanic History Month,
Heritage Month,
whatever. What the hell is all that crap about?
You're just mad because
inclusion, man, inclusion.
You're just
it's
mad.
BS is what it is.
You're
You know
just
what?
Mad because there is no Puerto Rico.
No, actually, in New York there is, and there's a Puerto Rican
that doesn't count.
Pride Parade.
It's called Puerto Rican Gay Pride Parade. It's all
Right.
the same.
Everybody's out there flinging their huevos and nalgas all over the place.
So
But-
hence the reason you like runny huevos on your face.
But here's the thing, though. How come there isn't a white Pride Month?
Because they do it.
Because all of a sudden it's racist. Why?
They do it 365 days a year, and it's called
No,
the KKK.
that's crap, man. I don't understand that. This history month, that history, man, screw that crap. Should be just
Well,
American history month
based
every,
off of that,
every year.
what Anglo-Saxon or whatever you want to call it person has contributed to the country? Because the telephone, electricity, it was all by immigrants.
Well, I'm going to say while it disgusts me that you at least had a somewhat point in there where Mikey's going, I'm not as extreme as either one of you. My whole thing is, look, if you're in this country, you want to fly the flag, I'm sorry, but you're in the U.S.
Right.
And if somebody says, I don't like the flag out in front of your state, get the hell out of the U.S. But I don't.
So, would you be okay if Mikey hung the American flag outside of his house?
Yes.
And then right below that flag, you had a Puerto Rican flag?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as the U.S. is on top.
Exactly. Yeah. I can.
But the other way around, there's an issue.
Oh, that would bother me. But it's
No,
right.
the other way around would be just illegal.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com. fuse.com or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. And Fuse, we get it done.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
¿Ya llegamos? ¿Ya llegamos? All right, so we're back from the break.
So as I was saying,
our final segment. Just want to let the listeners know.
Because we've said that before. Then we go on
Make sure to log on to our accounts, Twitter. Yeah, just Twitter, because today we're going to have the Black Whopper for lunch, and we'll be posting pictures of our green poop tomorrow, and you guys decide who has the better poop. Cool? Okay. We're talking about American, and there's nothing more American than this.
There was eating Black Whoppers?
Yeah. No, this story.
By the way, Chris Rock does a spectacular segment
on
I'm an American.
Oh. Okay. This was actually at a local high school football game here. It was at Lakewood High.
You know, it's funny you talk about football.
Milliken.
That's a hell of a segue.
Can you let him finish, Steve?
Playing Milliken, right? There was a controversial call in the field when a player had lost his helmet and an opposing team player kicked him in the head. Well, what are parents to do but storm the opposing team's locker room and beat the crap out of some kids?
Now,
That's America. Are you kidding me? No. The sheriff had to be called.
But
And
the sad thing is that, if I'm not mistaken, the kid that kicked him wasn't the one that got beat up. I think they just grabbed the closest one.
yeah, they beat up a few kids.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's like, forget parents fighting each other, being idiots at kids' games. Now you're just going to go into the other team's locker room and beat the kids. That is just spectacular. And I hope they all got arrested or had the crap beat out of them by the cops.
The parents.
Yeah, the parents.
So what would you have done if the kicker would have been your son?
If the kicker would have been my son,
Yeah.
I would have smacked him for doing some stupid crap like that, man. That's not cool. That's not cool.
Sportsmanlike?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you done with your story?
Yeah, I just thought it was funny, man. Especially because it was down the street from here.
Well, I'm gonna kick it a little farther down the street. I don't know if you guys have heard, but USC football. Everybody knows USC football. Great
Yep.
team. But apparently this, I'm not even sure what that.
Oh, that's a segue.
That's a segue right there.
Oh, that's great, Alan. I love that.
USC has a center, has suited up, hasn't played a single minute or a single second of an actual game. But the cool thing that caught
For how long?
how long what?
Has
Has
he
he
been
not
a
played?
player?
As far as I know, this is his first year. But the interesting thing is that the guy is completely blind. He's a hell of a center. They're just afraid that if they put him in during a game, that somebody's just going to hurt him because he's not going to see the hit coming.
Okay, but why is he even in the team? Is it like an honorary thing?
No. As far again, he's
Okay, I'm sorry. Next week we're going to pick up that story because now we'll do some actual research because Arvin's going to bastardize the story, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to make fun of blind people.
And it's going to turn out that it's the kid's brother who's blind, and then not him, and
And you guys playing in his honor. So,
Right,
so
right.
I'll tell you what, folks.
No.
Let us get a little bit more info. Can we talk about social media?
You know what? If he's blind and he can play football, he's a hell of a player. I would have him in there.
You know
But
what?
anyways,
I agree.
That's a hell of a segue right there.
Social media.
Okay. Over the weekend, throughout the show, you guys have been talking about people. I don't know what possesses someone to get up, look at their feces, and say, "Sweet, it's green." Get the camera, take a picture, and let me post it and share with 9 billion people on
See,
the.
That's comedy gold, right
A
there.
normal
man.
person would be like, "Ay, me salió el demonio."
Right.
I got to go see a doctor.
Right. Okay. But I'd like to say that it's isolated.
I'm going to say no because everybody loves their 15 minutes of fame.
Okay, but forget the 50 minutes of fame. What I find insane, I was at a family gathering, as I'll share with you gentlemen off the air. One of my nieces had a blister or something in her mouth. So they're telling me, oh, is she okay? Oh, yeah. Here, let me show you. Show me what? Oh, we took pictures. And then we Instagrammed it to each other. I said, what are all of you guys, doctors? I mean, people take pictures. So then they start showing me on their phones. They have chronicled their entire existences.
Yep.
They've chronicled.
Arvin, I swear to you, all exaggeration aside, and I'm known as a storyteller, there were hundreds. Oh, we went here yesterday, and we did this, and look at the fish taco that I ate, and then it didn't settle right with me, and then I felt like this. I'm like, okay, did you feel melancholy? Did you feel blue? No, I felt like this. Look at the picture. This is my actual face. This is how I felt. We have no free expression anymore.
So those are the people that when the light turns green and they start crossing the road, they're on their phone and they didn't notice that they actually walked into a red light and they get hit by a car.
Yes, but it's not just, I thought it was isolated, but it's astronomical the number of people who feel the need to document, chronicle, photograph, and share.
When was the last time you've gone
But you know
to some place like a mall and just did people watching?
I'm not a big people watcher.
Well, did you not see the news? I think it was 5 days ago, those girls from a university that went to
A baseball game.
Was it the Mets game?
Yeah, it's a baseball game.
Yeah, it's a baseball game, and they literally sat up there and took selfies, made faces, took pictures with wieners. Wait,
And
hot dogs.
And the camera was on them, catching the insanity.
And the commentator had to apologize because he made fun of them.
Oh, I thought it was.
I didn't know that happened.
I thought I read that, or maybe they wanted the commentator to apologize after ridiculing them on live TV.
But you know what?
No,
What's crazy
I
is-
think the owner of the station made them apologize, try to bring them back to a free game, and they're like, "Look, as opposed to having us back out there, give the tickets to." I don't remember what organization. So they weren't as dumb as they came off to be. There was at least some
No,
intelligence.
they really were. I saw the video. They really
are.
were. They were stupid.
Okay, yes, but at least they were smart enough to try to help somebody else.
No,
But you know,
no, they did that to deflect because they know they're idiots.
Oh, he's so angry.
They're morons.
Right.
And what's amazing is that it's people of all ages. It's not just kids. It's not teenagers.
You know what?
I've seen.
But again, I'm
people,
asking-
I swear they're in their 60s taking selfies.
But I'm
You know
asking,
what scares
I
me?
want to go slap them.
You know
Okay,
what
hold on.
scares me?
Hold on. Help me, because Arvin's the only one that can truly answer this for me. I don't understand the fascination, again, with the excessive photographing, chronicling.
Why would I
and
help you
share-
with that?
Because you love to share.
I don't.
You're
even have
walking.
social
You leave
media.
the office and bing, I was here.
Hey, why
bing,
is,
I was here.
Why is the
Bing,
engineer's
I was
head
here.
bobbing up and down over there?
Yeah,
Okay,
you do that.
We know that you left the office. We know you're in the parking lot. We know you got in your car. We know when you got to the first red light.
Okay, I don't know what the hell he's laughing at.
Okay, so and
I'm gonna
then
say BS. I don't do that.
okay, I mean my wife, God bless her, gets a lot of the updates. Oh, look, Arvin's having a steak here. Oh, now he's having dessert. Oh, he didn't care for it. Oh, now he's gonna go home. Wait, his tummy needs to be rubbed. Are you kidding me?
And then look, he had a green poop.
It looks delicious.
That's how you bring it full circle,
You guys
buddy.
are filthy animals.
All right, thank you everybody for sticking around for another episode. Make sure to check us out each and every week at the3guysrant.com. And remember, if nobody loves you, we'll sell you Mikey.